What's up, bitches? I'm McStud.
Sorry.
Giving ghosts blowjobs.
I'm Mrs. McStud.
God damn. Anyway, is this day the official day one of quarantine?
No.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Yesterday.
Well, that was like midday.
I don't know.
Like first full day of quarantine. But let's have some malt liquor because that's about all we can do right now. I actually woke up. I was wide awake at 6 in the morning. I kind of laid in bed with Miss McStud. Got ready. I felt pretty good. I wasn't tired. Going to work. I got dressed. I had texted a coworker about Miss McStud's situation, just to kind of give a heads up, because I didn't know what I was going to get into when I got out of work. Because I knew I was going to have to explain it all. I had to go over my chiropractic shit. So I get to work. I walk in. I don't make it 10 feet in the door. Our main supervisor's office, explaining the situation. So, her and the gentleman that runs the whole building said, we're going to call HR, find out the protocol, just go sit in your car and we'll call you. I'm like, okay. So I was out there about 25 minutes. She called me, was like, hey, still haven't got a phone call back. Chill, drink some coffee, get some breakfast. I'm like, oh, boy. This is going well already. My first hour of the day was spent waiting to find out even if I was allowed to work. Simply because of what she was directed to do. And she's supposed to self-quarantine away from me. We can't. We live together. We have kids. We have to interact.
Yeah.
We share a bed. We don't have anywhere else, like, to sleep, really, except our bed. So I get the call to go home and wait until we figure out what the fuck's going on. Which we're having a hard time finding out what's going on because nobody wants to see us.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see us. Nobody wants to give us the flu test.
The only way you get a coronavirus test is going to the ER, which means you're going to be admitted. If you're positive, neither of us can afford to be fucking admitted. We have kids.
There's a lot of...
And the story goes on.
There's a lot of logistics involved with being quarantined away from your home and family for 2 weeks.
But hey, I learned today that you can't have a fever if you don't take it. Because I thought I was doing okay today. Like, I got up, I did some things. My fever this whole morning was like below 99. I was like, okay. Mm-hmm. So I just took some Tylenol because I had a headache, a little bit of a headache. Mm-hmm. Nothing major. So I was like, all right. Well, about a little later on, I'm like, covered up with a blanket. Mm-hmm. It's odd. Maybe I should take my temperature.
And it was kind of nice out. I even turned the heat down in the house.
Sure enough, fever. 99.8.
Oof. And me personally, I'm kind of glad I went home. Because as I was sitting in the car waiting, I started feeling pressure in my head. And funny story about the way home, like, I went driving everywhere for bread and toilet paper. I got some other stuff we needed that the Walmart and Kroger couldn't give us. But on the way back, I felt it in my head. I'm like, what the fuck? So I was like, you know what? I'm going to stop by Aldi's and Walmart. See if, like, early hours, people at work, if there's bread, or just bread, really. Like, that was my main goal, was bread. So I drive by Aldi's, like, it was like 8:53. And I'm like, well, I'll see if they're open because we didn't have time they're open. There's like 20 people standing outside the door in line to get into Aldi's. I'm like, nope, we're just going to go to Walmart. Walmart's already open. I can get in and get out. So I walk into Walmart. I'm looking at people, what they're bringing out. Like, that's the key, really, is to focus on what people are bringing out because you know what people need right now. I didn't see anything. It's like, well, I'm still going to take a stroll in. As soon as I get in, I see someone with our bread, the bread we like to get. I'm like, bread. So I hurried the bread out. It's fucking full. Literally. They had some great value white loaves on an end cap, and the only real bread was our bread, the Sunbeam Giant. So I got like 6 loaves. And I don't mean to be that stupid person, but we struggled. We were down to like half a loaf of bread. And we don't know when the next time is we're going to get out and get food. So I got 6 loaves of bread. Got a couple things of hamburger, so we can make our Hamburger Helpers. Because I found Hamburger Helpers yesterday, just for dinners for the kids. But no
hamburger.
Yeah.
We're going to have college food.
You just eat Helper. But I think we did have one Hamburger Helper meal that we actually got. from between Walmart and Kroger. So I got 2 more.
What you got? I have never heard of the bacon cheeseburger.
Yeah, that's out there. We've had that. I wanted the cheesy ranch burger, but they only had 2 boxes, so I got things there was 3 of.
Yeah, cheesy melt, which we've had, but I don't think we've had the bacon cheeseburger.
But we're gonna try it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was like, well, next thing, there's frozen dinners. We wanted like easy, quick things, so I got some banquet little chicken strip meals for the kids while they're off school forever, and little dollar Michelinas, and they're much cheaper at Walmart than they are at the Needler's fucking market in Pendleton. They're like $1.50 there. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. So I got a bunch of those too. So already I've got hamburger, bread. Oh, I got hot dog buns too, because I only had 2. So I'm going to get some more of those, because I got a shit ton of hot dogs at that Needler's market, which were expensive. I was like, next, milk. I could see milk was clear, but I'm like, toilet paper. So I take a ride up there to where the toilet paper is. I'm kind of looking, I don't see it, and I saw one partial pallet that had like some paper towels and maybe some, like a couple things of toilet paper. I'm like, oh, I think I found some toilet paper. I was just going to get what they had. There was like some Scott's brand. I didn't care at that point. Our asses need to be wiped, and we'll make do with what we can get. And the whole shelving was closed. And they bring out this other pallet, fully wrapped. You know, they wrapped it up in the shrink wrap. So one of the workers starts cutting it open, and I was literally like the second person there. So I started helping tear it open, and then it just went to hell after that. Like, I was waiting for a big thing on the bottom, and they were taking the angel soft on the top. I'm like, and it's falling down, almost hitting people's heads, and the worker's like, I'm just gonna let it sit here because it ain't gonna last 30 minutes. Like, it was like a battle for toilet paper at Walmart. So I said, fuck it. I made some shit fall down. I got a big thing of great value toilet paper and a thing of angel soft. I was like, I gotta go, because I went to work, I forgot to carry my pistol today, because it's to that point now, you don't know when you're going to get ganked outside of the store for food, bread, toilet paper, basic shit that people can't get. So it's going to happen. They're going to be waiting outside just to fucking rob you for the basic shit. So I'm like, I just got to pay for this shit and get the fuck out of here, because I got nothing. I can't fight for shit right now because my back's fucked up. I'm kind of worthless.
He's a hot mess.
Kind of worthless. I'm like, I just got to get in, get out, and go. So I'm going to the car. I'm like, speed walking it, throw in the toilet paper. I threw a seat back. I was like, toilet paper, get that out of sight. I don't want anyone to see I have toilet paper. I threw that in, and I grabbed the rest of the bags. Like, gotta go. Then I stopped at the liquor store for a Mickey's. I was like, baby, got toilet paper, I got hamburger, I got frozen meals, and a fuck ton of bread.
And malt liquor. And then while he was doing all this, he started sweating because
I went to pay for it. Thank God I had cash. My debit card was not in my wallet. I'm looking around like, oh, fuck. I just got literally everything we need. After a fuck ton of driving the past 2 days, spending extra cash, I'm like, I got what we need. Like, no debit card. I had cash in my wallet. I could pay for it. I'm like, fuck, oh my God. I'm like, where's it at? Where is it at? And I was trying to think. I was like, it has to be at the house. And my son wanted a game, Call of Duty on the computer. It was like half off. Like, okay, I remember getting it out. I thought I put it in my wallet. I didn't. So I'm like I'm sweating at the liquor store. I'm like, I don't know where my debit card is. I keep checking my Chase bank account to make sure no one's making purchases on it. I'm like, where can it be? It has to be at the house. But what in the event that it was in my pocket? I put my hand in my pocket. Pull my phone out.
He used most of my shit ton of toilet paper.
Yeah. I'm like stressing about the shit. So I finally get home. It was under the corner of his bed. So I got my debit card squared away.
And then he passed the fuck out.
Yeah,
I had a fever.
Yeah, it got worse. I said I can't home. I'm like, man, this don't feel right. I took my shirt off when we got home.
Yeah, you did.
We sat in here and smoked, and I was clammy. I was sweaty.
He couldn't fucking sit still, driving me motherfucking nuts. Like, he's just sitting over there like.
Well,
I literally looked at you and said, "Stop moving."
Well,
you are driving me insane.
I woke up feeling really good, and then it just like hit me. I was like, man, I don't feel good. Then we ate, and then we were watching. Steve Wilkos, one of the craziest Steve Wilkos I've ever seen. Did my wife sleep with my dad? This dude comes out. The dad's like in a ponytail with a fucked up grill. I'm like, what's this woman even gonna look like? She comes out looking like she's cracked out, heavy makeup, and then here comes the son, fucked up grill, like, and she did fuck his dad, but she only said it was once. Like this happened like in 2013. It was 2013, wasn't it? They come back on because they had to move back in with his parents.
Well, he thought they were still fucking.
He thought they were still fucking. So she admitted that she had cheated on him just recently, within like the past 2 weeks.
But with another guy, not his dad.
But she was clear, and they've had another baby by now. She didn't fuck his dad, but it turns out she had slept with more people than she was admitting. And in between the reading, she's like, I just want a divorce. And Steve's like, what? He's like, I just want a divorce. Like, what a fucking whore and a half. Oh my god, what's up? And like, you couldn't even understand it. Like, back and forth.
The son had a stuttering problem, I think he had.
What he was doing is like he kept getting interrupted by her, so he started a sentence and he stopped and restarted and he restarted and restarted. I'm like, God.
And then
I was having a processing headache trying to figure out what the fuck they were gonna say.
The best part of it was, so we're waiting on the next story to come on. Fucking President Trump.
Oh yeah, the hour
for
plus,
over an hour.
The hour plus long press conference.
That's when we both fell asleep. And then I woke up to Maury.
I kind of caught some Maury. I missed a lot of it. I think all I remember is the woman's name was Deja, and she had a man hoe, but it was her hoe, and she loved him.
Yeah,
I remember she's like, "Well, he's my hoe, and I love him." I'm like, and that's the one that thought her sister drugged her.
Yeah, that's the one that her sister drugged her and tried to have sex with her husband on their wedding day.
Yeah.
Fuck that mess.
Oh, he's a hoe. Yeah, I know he's a hoe. Everyone knows he's a hoe, but he's my hoe, and I love him. The fuck kind of crazy shit am I watching on a fucking... This is Tuesday. Forced to stay home to watch the shows you watch. We get Steve Wilkos interrupted, and we go to Maury and some more fucked up shit.
Steve Wilkos was okay today, but... Because sometimes he has some really horrible stories on there. Like
yeah, it does have some really... Children were molested and shit
and he
crazy.
throws chairs. I mean, he gets crazy.
He's
he
angry.
goes, just go ahead and tell me what the fuck you're going to say so I can throw you the hell off my stage.
What he told me today is like, if you guys are done, just go ahead and walk off the stage. Yeah. They both walked off.
And they did, on separate doors. That means they're separated. The
weird motherfuckers. Then you had that one dude. I do remember was it Maury or was it Steve? No, it was Maury. He was telling that woman, like, I couldn't control myself, baby.
Yeah.
So he was cheating. I'm like, this motherfucker just told her I can't control myself.
Yeah, what am I supposed to do if your sister's there? I can't control myself.
He's like, we gonna work this out or what?
And he's like, you're not supposed to fuck her.
They're like, we gonna work this out?
That's
Come
what
on, and her best friend was involved.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh. And he's like, we gonna work this out or what? You gonna throw away 3 years because I want to fuck, essentially?
She's like, yeah.
Malt liquor. The shit you gotta go through on malt liquor quarantine times.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I ain't never been through this shit in my life. I did take my ass out to the gas station and get cigarettes and Powerades, though, and she needed some more goddamn Tostitos chips, because one thing she specifically asked for yesterday during my trek across the state of Indiana for basic shit was salsa con queso. A big jar of it. With tortilla chips. I did get her that shit. That shit was expensive too. It's just Needlers.
I know, but the problem is with this sickness, I'm hungry. I am hungry all the fucking time. I wake up hungry. When I go to sleep, I need to eat before I go to sleep. I gotta eat like 5 or 6 meals a day.
I understand. I was there too. Like we both ate, and I woke up and I made me we had some like the Kroger brand, Meyer brand Ruffles, like just the Ridge chips. I went and made bologna sandwich with some mustard and put the chips on the sandwich and crunched them up and ate that bitch.
And I have to eat literally when I'm hungry or I get a bellyache.
Well, I don't want a bellyache. You were getting a bellyache while I was talking to you this morning.
Yes, because I was hungry. But I didn't want to eat because I had a
Miss
bellyache.
Miss doesn't get hungry. She gets hungry.
I get hangry.
She gets hangry too. Goddamn. If she tells you you're hungry, if she tells you she's hungry, ain't even the mention of stopping to get food's mentioned, even though she says no, you do it. Because if you just listen to what she says, like, well, I said I was hungry 2 hours ago.
You have about 30 minutes to get food in my stomach, or I
But you say it's okay. No, we're like, we'll just eat at home. And like, nah, I told you 2 hours ago we could have stopped at Wendy's. I'm like, You said you didn't want to stop. I'm sorry. I was just trying to get us home, and then you're like, well, I said I wanted to eat then. Lord Jesus, I wanted to eat then. And the devil has overtaken my body. Excuse me, it's smoker's cough. I was hungry.
That's a virus, and you're spreading it with your... Hold on, what do they call it? Mucus...
Membranes?
No, your mucus splatter. Your what the fuck is the...
Spray?
No.
I don't know what the medical term for the cough is. It's germ spray. Every time you cough, it's out there.
It's like mucus soleus driplets.
But we're smoking.
Droplets.
We're smokers anyway, so we cough.
I don't cough like that.
I showed her that meme of that cat. The cat's like with the cross-eyed and shit, like practicing my work cough for tomorrow.
I wish I could go to fucking work. Legit.
Why
like,
do
I
too?
miss going to work.
I do too. I've been stuck at the goddamn house for over a week. And I finally get into work. I'm like happy. Oh, come to the office. Go to the car.
You're in principal's office.
Stay at home. Fuck.
I get paid. I mean, I get paid for all my time off because I have sick time and all that shit. But I really want to go to work.
Yeah.
Like, I really want to be at work, legitly. But I think might be off till at least Friday.
It's the most ridiculous fucking thing. It's St. Patrick's Day, though, on a real note.
Mm-hmm.
Lay out drinking green beer.
You can't drink green beer anywhere.
Yeah, well,
Where the fuck are you going to go?
You use the food coloring.
Oh.
But
you didn't buy me any.
That was the last thing on my mind during the purchases, god damn it. I was trying to get shit we needed. And I swear to God, I was ecstatic that I got toilet paper, all the bread I needed.
Hey, can I tell you something?
What?
Since you did all that, you won't have to go back to the store for a couple weeks.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you were going to lick my balls or something.
I got a fever.
And
I don't want balls.
And the other prescription is more ball licking.
That sounds absolutely... No.
Damn it.
That does not sound appetizing. But as soon as I can, I'll pay you back.
I ain't worried about that. I'm just running them out.
I know you always run your... It's not a mouth. It's actually a cocksucker.
Ain't no sucking cock.
Yeah. Because whenever you like... Cocksucker. Shut your cocksucker.
You got a cocksucker.
Well,
it runs all the time. I ain't jealous of the goddamn thing.
And I use a cocksucker too. So you can listen to it run so I can use a cocksucker later. So get over it.
This is true. You got to pick your battles here. Well, okay, baby, I got you. Okay, baby, I got you. You know?
Can you show them my pants?
Stand up. Oh, thank you.
Stand up.
So, a few weeks ago, we were out, way before this whole coronavirus thing. Got Miss McStuddy's nice leggings. Can I show them the snatch?
No. But you can show my green shirt to go with it.
And she's got the Green Bay Packers. Speaking of sports, which there's none on, there's been a lot of changes in the world of sports. First, I think the biggest is Tom Brady said he was leaving the Patriots, but now it looks like he's going to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Why the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? I don't know. Their team was like wishy-washy last season.
I have 2 fucks because I don't care about Tom Brady either.
Well, I'm just glad he's out of New England.
Oh. Why the fuck does that matter anyway? Oh, because they're on the Raiders division. Because the Raiders still have to win.
They're not in the Raiders
or
division.
It doesn't fucking matter.
They're in the same conference, not in the same division.
Conference, whatever.
It doesn't matter. The Raiders picked up Marcus Mariota. Who's going to be my quarterback this season? But then they picked up Cowboys, Jason Witten. He's older, but he's really good. I'm proud of that because the Raiders got rid of their good receivers in the offseason. And one of them that went to the Cowboys, was it Amari Cooper? Just signed like a $100 million deal with the Cowboys. I'm like, why the fuck did the Raiders get rid of this stellar fucking receiver?
Well,
the Cowboys.
The Raiders have to have the rest of the team to back them up.
Anyways, on top of that, the Colts. The Colts. I thought they did good. They got rid of their 13th pick in the first round for a defensive tackle. Really good defensive tackle. Then they go and sign fucking Phillip Rivers to a 1-year deal.
For $25 million.
I like Jacoby, personally. Don't get me wrong. Phillip Rivers is a... Phillip Rivers.
Can you talk?
Phillip Rivers is a pretty good quarterback. But damn it, let Jacoby grow. Like, he's young. He was working under Andrew Luck. Luck sucked a dick. Like, he was good when he could be.
Just like you.
Yeah, no dick sucking. But the Colts have made some questionable choices, too. And on top of that, Kevin Durant has tested positive for the coronavirus. Lord have mercy, help us all. The end of the world is coming. It's the end of the days. You're going to eat bread and milk. We're going to pray to the Lord because Sunday was the National Day of Prayer.
What if I needed to pray for it yesterday?
What?
After I cussed out that doctor's office.
Well, maybe you did what you had to do. Because you had to wait online for the Community Health Network coronavirus hotline to tell them you can't do anything with you.
They didn't tell me nothing.
Yeah, like, well, yeah, we don't want you in here. We can't test you. Stay at home.
If you have shortness of breath, go to the ER and they can test you there.
Can't give you a doctor's note. I'd be goddamned if we're taking our asses to the fucking emergency room to be thrown in another room for 2 weeks.
Away from each other. You know that 61-year-old that died? Mm-hmm. Or that 60-year-old one that died yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
They said on the news today that it was actually a headline. She wasn't alone. That her husband was also being isolated in the same hospital, for coronavirus. So they let them use their iPad to talk to each other while she was dying.
That's alone.
They were in the same hospital with the same virus. I will throw a motherfucking fit if you're in the same hospital as me and I cannot be in the same room as you with the same virus.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
They used iPad communications so she wasn't alone.
I guarantee they'd be out of 2 iPads by the time we're done with that visit.
I read that. I was like, what the fuck? Like, he was in there with the same thing. Like, I would understand, like, if you were in there for a medical issue and then I was in there with the coronavirus and we couldn't be together. I'd understand that because I would infect you with coronavirus. No, they were both in there with the fucking coronavirus. They've probably been married for some crazy amount of years. They were over 60 years old. Let them fucking be together.
Yeah, at that point in time, let life be life.
There is no motherfucking way, ever.
That's ridiculous.
Like, if I were to have to be hospitalized and then you were to have to be hospitalized, I would be with you.
Better watch.
I would tell them to go suck a fat
You better watch my back, my bad back and all Hulk smash through some motherfucking nurses to get to your room. Because
they were probably literally 10 rooms apart dying.
They're gonna handcuff us together.
That's
what they're
crazy.
Gonna do. I'll find a pair of handcuffs and handcuff us together, and I'll swallow the goddamn
I was sad when I read that.
That is some shit.
I was like, really? Like, it's not that he wasn't virus free and she was she had the virus. But no, they both had the virus in the same hospital, probably 5-10 rooms apart. And they couldn't will him down there to be with his dying wife.
Yeah, that's sad. That really is a sad story, and I don't like that at all. And I refuse to let that happen. We will die together if we're gonna die. As a matter of fact, if our family ever had to go through that, I would do everything I can. We're gonna go out together.
That's just nuts. It's just nuts. I forgot to tell you that. I was reading that earlier while you were asleep. I was like, there is no fucking way.
All I know is before I die is whoever's still alive is gonna be safe. Before my last fucking breath. Someone's gonna be safe because I'm gonna finish off whatever the fuck is coming.
Yeah.
And then I'll die. And then hopefully they're old enough they can make their way to help whatever the fuck's going on. I just like that a lot.
Yeah. And then that 91-year-old woman. All these people is dying in the hospital. That's why I told you yesterday. I am not going to the hospital. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm having problems breathing or not. I will die alone, rotting in bed, at home, before I go to the fucking hospital. I refuse to die alone.
Mm-hmm.
I want to die with you.
There you go.
And I will not. I will not go to the fucking hospital for the coronavirus.
That's why she's wifey right there. Right there.
And then I read that today, and I'm like, fucking seriously? All them doctors and nurses need bitch slapped. For real.
Yeah.
Like, and I hope somebody in their family, but like, they were married 40 plus years, and you're going to do this to them. You're going to separate them at death.
Yeah.
I hope you fucking die a painful, long death.
Mm-hmm.
I'm evil, though.
It's fucking ridiculous. Are you finished with yours?
Yeah, I've been done, bitch.
Wow. Oh, she takes care of me still. Anyways.
I'm hungry for real.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy
St. Patrick's Day.
Malt Liquor Tuesday. Coronavirus. Nice
Not
pants.
my slipper.
Nice pants.
No.
Nice snatch, by the way.
Truth.
I enjoy that the most.
You're only going to be the one to know that, though.
I know.
Not all them.
Well, I know. But I know what I know, and I like what I
Okay,
like.
well.
And I do what I do.
Let's not announce that all over.
Oh, well.
everyone.
It is what it is. Happy Malt Liquor Tuesday. Stay safe, everyone. Don't get shit stuck in the house like we are. And we'll catch you bitches tomorrow. Deuces, motherfuckers.